kick it off to Christian. Thank you.
Okay, I guess I use this. Try to use it anyways. Technology, right? So yes, I am Christian, and I have the privilege of leading / supporting rezStream. So that's been great. Been doing that for 12 years, and it's been really, really, really fun. Kat said to make it fun, so we can start with a joke. I only know one joke, so my background, so I grew up in Norway. I don't know if you knew that, but I came here when I was 20 years old. And Norwegians are generally known for being sort of, I'd say moderate, stoic, kind of low-key. So here's the Norwegian joke. Did you hear about the Norwegian who loved his wife so much, he almost pulled her? That's supposed to go in there. Okay, so that's that. Thank you very much for being here. So we have, as of last night, supposed to be about 24 individuals, customers, from 16 properties, from maybe 8 states, from 5 rooms to 63 rooms, I think. The average property size in here is about 23. So I really appreciate all of you traveling, some further and some not so far away. Estes Park, Fort Collins, Stratton, Colorado. So those are a few of the Colorado locals. We got Hawaii, Frederick. I think you're the furthest one away, so thank you for making the trip. Really appreciate that. And of course, Elizabeth from Massachusetts, from Martha's Vineyard. So thank you again, Elizabeth, for coming. And Roger from driving in from Tennessee. So great group. Really enjoyed. Really appreciate you being here. I usually bring slides, but I'm not bringing any slides. So this is just about conversation. Today we're gonna split it into 6 sessions. So we have 3 sessions before lunch. We have 3 sessions after lunch. We'll do a roundtable. I think that's after lunch. We'll do a customer panel. I think that's maybe after lunch. We're going to talk about AI. We're going to talk a little bit about our product. So I know that's not 6, but we'll get there. So should be a great session and a great day. Like Kat said, if at any point in time, I mean, this is, we're all family here, so whenever you have a question or if you want to interject or you need to get up or whatever, just be at home and be comfortable. All right, so that's that. A few notes. So I had the opportunity to talk to Bob and Joe a little bit, and they were asking me, so how's rezStream doing? So I thought I would just share with all of you. So I'd say we're doing good. We're steady. That's not a bad place to be in these turbulent times. So, as you may know, we have about 600 clients across the country, primarily in the US. We do have some Canadians. We do have some international clients, but primarily US-based. And in the last 4 years, we've grown about 10% on average per year. So that's nice, adding some people, adding some dollars, adding some things to the product. So that's been enjoyable. Maybe one of the things I feel like we're the most proud of is call it our client happiness. So it's one of the buckets I really want to pay attention to. So we measure that in a few different ways. We do something called an NPS, Net Promoter Score. So we kind of collect some metrics there. And we get a very high NPS at 70, so you can be either minus 100 or plus 100. So being at 70 is really good. We also collect feedback every time we engage with you, and we call those CSS, so customer sentiment scores. And last year we had about a 98% approval on our CSS scores, which is also really good. So it speaks to our customer service, and one of the things that we feel makes us unique is providing that great customer service. And then finally, and unfortunately, people do go out of business, people do leave. So when you have 600 customers, there's going to be some rotation. And last year, we lost about 5.8% of our dollars. So that's one of the metrics we're looking at. So those are just three things that I think of from a kind of a client happiness bucket. Trying to keep an eye on clients and making sure that we're doing right by you. Let's see, what else? Yeah, and maybe the other things to say about the rezStream is we know that things change all the time. So, and that's the business we're in. Luckily, we're in the software cloud-based business, so we can keep making changes. And really, it's about continuous improvement, if you will. It's kind of how I think of it. So, in 2024, we put efforts into the product. You probably all know we added something called rezStream payments. We have an alternate credit card partner to work with. We also added channel management so that we didn't have to outsource that to a third party. And we're onboarding a bunch of clients. I think we have a little over 100 clients that's onboarded, called it our own channel program so far, and we keep working on those. We added and really revamped our point of sale interface system with some images and just thought of that differently, so that was fun. We added a piece that was requested maybe not by a lot of people, but it was very important to a few, and we call it the accounting section, if you will, a place to really reconcile balances, making sure that you know exactly what money is sitting where, and so those are a few things that we did last year. As we go into 2025, we'll continue to work on the product. There's always things to do and to add, so that's fun. I think, and probably most importantly, I think our focus in 2025 will be on things that affects the guests. So call it the booking end side of things, the guest portal. We have customers that are asking for the ability to call it they call it surcharging. So let the guests pay a small reservation fee if they choose to pay by credit card, for example. So those are things that really relate back to the guests. Obviously, another big component that we're looking at is this whole revenue management. So really, moving yet further into yield management, rate management, improving rates, making it more, making it smarter, help you use the data points that's out there to manage rates and get the most called bang for buck for each one of your rooms. So those are kind of two big pieces. AI is always part of it. We use AI kind of a lot in the background for our tooling, when we build products, when we do research and other things. So those are some examples where AI really plays into the our business. And I would say when we can implement some of that maybe in our own knowledge base and make that more user friendly, that'll be another big, I think, component. And yes, so let's see, what else? Oh, API integrations. We're small, we're not going to be able to do everything, but we do want to partner with, some key services out there, if you will. And one of the things that we had a fair amount of requests for this year is, a good amount of our customers have restaurants, so they want a restaurant point of sale integration, whether that's with a company like Toast or Aloha or Lightspeed, I think is another one. So we'll be looking into all of those things. But I think, in the end, and I said this last year, and I'll say it again, rezStream is not about being big, it's about being good. So we're trying to be good, we're trying to do good by you. We try to live up to our core values: team, care, passion, knowledge, trust. It's kind of the five that we focus on, and continue to deliver great products that are user-friendly, easy to use, and then pair that with excellent customer service. So that's where we're at. I look forward to talking to you throughout the day, and I'm going to hand it off to James, who will be kind of having a conversation on our kind of product roadmap and maybe dive a little deeper into that.